Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome to the channel and thank you so much for taking your own time out to check out this spoiler-free episode review 6, by the way, of Slasher Ripper. So a big thank you to the awesome folks over at Shudder once again for sending me this early screener of this week's episode. Now I am going to touch on the spoilers of episode 5, so if you've not seen that episode, go check it out, come back and then check out this one. So let's just get straight into it. So episode 6 picks up right where episode 5 left off with the dismemberment of Salome. Now Detective Rikers does find the body and of course calls upon Dr. Israel to check out and examine the body. We do learn that Dr. Israel was friends with Salome in terms of some flashbacks that we get. So definitely Dr. Israel is focused on a lot more here and we get more backstory about the character, which is really cool. Now while this is all going on, Dr. Israel is kind of experimenting on this body, that's all I will say. So that is a big focus in this episode. Now there is one death in here, and yeah, the death is really cool, by the way. Really enjoyed it. Very gruesome, very gory. This episode itself is actually quite bloody and gory, guys. So I really enjoyed it. It clocks in around 49-50 minutes long, I believe. So yet again, we get an extended episode, which you started to get more into the backstory and the death of Margaret Maher, which is fantastic because I'm really enjoying learning about her story, although I feel completely sorry for the character, which the series is doing a good job of that. Definitely get more invested into that kind of storyline and the events that transpired 12 years ago. Now in this scene also, we actually get a couple of people in jail thanks to Dr. Israel kind of saying about a murder, of course, what happened 12 years ago. I'll not say the people who were involved in that or the jail sequence or anything like that, but that's definitely a big focus in this episode. And then we also get a big focus here on Regina Simcoe in this episode, along with George and also the pastor. And yeah, I will also say in this episode, someone does get stabbed, which I found was really interesting and really definitely something different, whilst also adding in a lot of tension. And I really feel like this episode in particular has those kind of tension moments. There's particularly one certain scene when someone does get stabbed. I feel like there's a lot of tension there and I really enjoyed that, and I felt like it just kind of added to the overall atmosphere of episode 6, which yeah, I will be honest, this was yet again another great episode. I don't think it was as good as episode 5 that I kind of recapped last week that you guys saw, but I definitely think this week's episode definitely kind of strikes up a good chord as to where the rest of the season's gonna go, kind of the finale and building up that climax as to what the outcome of all this is going to be. And once again we get Detective Rikers onto the case, so to say, and trying to find out who this killer is and who is the widow. What's the outcome going to be and where is it going to lead us into our final 2 episodes of episode 7 and episode 8 as we start to wrap up Slasher Ripper. So did you enjoy episode 6? What did you think of this episode? What are you thinking of this season so far? Any and all thoughts, leave down below in the comment section so we can continue the discussion down there. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel by clicking the red button down below so I can see you again on a future video. I've also launched merch, so you can actually get a hold of some Did You See That official merch by clicking the link down below in the description box. But over on my Patreon, memberships start from £2 per month. You can also request for me to watch movies and review them here onto the channel. Plus, it includes so many more perks. So definitely click that link down below, guys, in the description box to join Patreon today. And I also want to give a big thank you to all my awesome supporters over on Patreon who help really support my channel. And they also have YouTube channels as well. So their names will be down below in the description box. Please go subscribe to them and go show them some love. And until the next time, I'll see you guys. I'll be seeing you later.